Hey everyone, welcome back to yet another Brawl Stars video. Bea and Max just both got their second star power, so we're going to be taking a look at each of them, and then we're going to be comparing their second star power with their first star power, and seeing which of those will be best for each of the game modes. So let's start off with Bea's Honeycoat star power. This star power lets Bea escape certain death with 1 health, and then she gains a momentary shield. The power is then available again after she is defeated. So how this star power works is basically once per life or respawn, Bea can literally not get one shot by anything. Even if she's at only 2 health and gets hit by like a Piper shot or a dynamite bomb, she'll only go down to 1 health, and then she'll also get like this shield on top of that, like I just got right there. But the shield's not like Rosa's shield. It doesn't reduce damage, it literally just prevents all damage. So look at that, I was like invincible for like I'd say about a second at first, and it really just helped me. I was literally right inside the bowl and I wasn't dying. So it sounds really good at first, but you can only use it once per life. So basically after you use it that one time, Bea's just a normal power 9 or power 10 Bea. But as long as you stay alive and don't get dangerously low during the game, you should be able to use this star power at like the important time when you need to use it. So yeah, I just like escaped death there. Like if I didn't have that star power, I definitely would have died by one of 8-bit's shots. But since I had the shield and the 1 health, it just let me escape and heal up. So that's how it works. Let's see how it fares in each of the game modes now. Starting off in solo showdown, I'm gonna have to say the best Bea star power to use would have to be insta Beload. So the reason why Honeycoat isn't the best in solo showdown is because you can only use the ability once, whereas insta Beload you're getting use of out of the whole star power the whole game. And generally there's a lot of grass on most showdown maps that you need to constantly be shooting in to see if anyone's hiding there. So normally without insta Beload you sometimes have to waste a supercharged shot just to check the bushes. But with insta Beload you can shoot the grass without anyone being in there, and you can still have a supercharged shot to either check again or fire at an enemy. In showdown you're also trying to keep enemies in check by firing off a ton of pop shots to hold them back and stop them from rushing you. So that's why insta Beload's better in solo showdown, is because you only die once, and once you die the game's over. But moving on to duo showdown, it's actually going to have to be insta Beload again. So you might think Honeycoat would get a lot more use in duo showdown, and that's true. But the problem is you're not trying to get more than 1 use out of it in duo showdown. You're not trying to die, you're still trying to stay alive. If you're constantly dying and using Honeycoat, there's a high chance that your team isn't doing good anyways. And of course insta Beload still serves the same purpose as it does in solo showdown, basically just allowing you to spam your shots and do more damage. And you're able to use the star power the whole game of showdown because the games are long. So once that Honeycoat is gone, you'll just feel like you don't even have a star power the rest of the game. So next is Brawl Ball. I'm actually only talking about the game modes that I play the most because I want to be able to give a good guess or a good justification for using a certain star power in the game modes I actually don't play at all. So Brawl Ball though, we'd have to give Honeycoat as the best star power. Finally, Honeycoat getting the spotlight for this game mode. Really, Honeycoat will be better in the game modes that have an objective like killing a bot or the safe or the Ike in Siege, because sometimes you have to sacrifice yourself and die in those modes just to get the extra damage. In Brawl Ball, if you have Honeycoat and you're also carrying the ball, nothing will be able to kill you for at least a second or maybe more because of the shield immunity. So basically, you can just walk in the goal with the ball as long as you have the abilities at hand. Moving on to Gem Grab. Now, Gem Grab is easy. It has to be insta Beload. It's a pretty solid star power. I mean, it just has the hand over Honeycoat in most of the game modes anyways. And here's why. The most obvious reason why Honeycoat could seem good on Gem Grab is if you're the gem carrier as Bea and you have that saving grace to fall back on when you might die with the gems. The problem is if you're using Honeycoat and you're trying to be the gem carrier, you're not going to try to die in the first place. So you're not going to be trying to die the whole game, and you might not even use that star power the whole game. And that's it for the game modes. Those are the only ones I actually really play. So let's take a look at Max's new star power called Run and Gun. Okay, so this star power recharges your normal shots faster whenever you're moving. Okay, so the funny thing about this star power and both of Max's star powers is that they recharge things faster when you're moving. And that's funny because, like, what are you never, like, not moving in Brawl Stars, especially with Max because she's so fast. Like, even if you wanted to hide behind a wall or in a bush to heal or something, you can still, like, move back and forth really fast like this and still recharge your shots. So yeah, at least she'll be able to give out some decent poke damage at, like, almost all times. I mean, her other star power charges her super faster whenever she's moving, so really the battle between these two star powers is basically going to be the mode and whether you need your shots more or whether you need to go faster in a quicker time. So that's what the star power does. Now let's see where they fall in each of the game modes. So for solo showdown, I have run and gun, her second star power, the new one we just went over. You don't really use Max in any of the showdowns anyways, but I think run and gun would definitely be better because when are you really gonna use her super? It's like the only thing her super is going to be good for is to just run away, like run away or maybe even like dodge some of the other people's attacks when you're super low, because it's not like you're going to use her speed to just rush someone because you're not going to do that much damage in the first place. So overall, there's really not like a ton of use out of her speed in a solo showdown. And duo showdown is gonna have to be the same thing, run and gun, because like you're not gonna really need to speed up your teammate again. It's like, what is speeding up your teammate going to do? Maybe if your teammate's like a bull or something, or like someone close range that can do a lot of damage, you speed them up, then you can both rush them. But that just seems too cliche, that seems too simple, and usually doesn't work out like that. Usually there's tons of teams poking you from all sides, and really the speed from her first star power, recharging that super faster, will only be good for running away. Whereas run and gun for both of the showdowns, at least you constantly have that attack that you can keep checking your bushes and giving out poke damage so the other players don't heal. So yeah, that was a little iffy one. I mean, I could see if you wanted to use her first one supercharged. I kind of just took a shot in the dark there because you don't really use Max in showdown anyways. So Brawl Ball is next, and I actually have down supercharged her first star power for Brawl Ball, because of course you're not really killing too many people in Brawl Ball as Max. You're giving out some good poke damage, but Max isn't known for her damage, so her speed is what you really need in Brawl Ball, and the faster you can get that super and use that speed, you can basically have your teammates going at pretty fast most of the game. And whenever you're closer to the goal and you want to use that speed and you can't because you don't have her first star power supercharged, it's really a letdown. But with supercharged, you'll always be moving in the game, so you'll have your super so much faster, and whenever you get close to the goal, the other person's goal, which will probably be a lot, you'll be able to use it. Even if it doesn't work out, even if you all die or don't end up scoring, at least you'll be able to use it and keep pushing the pressure and keep giving attempts on trying to score, especially in overtime when you might not even be able to charge your super up by just hitting people because it's so wide open that you'll just get wrecked anyways. If you're just like in the back and just moving around, you'll get your super eventually, just like Daryl, and then you'll be able to use it. Next game mode is again gem grab, and this one's also pretty hard because you really don't use Max that much in gem grab. I don't think she's too good in gem grab, but I actually have down supercharged for gem grab because, like I said, she doesn't have too much damage. I mean, sure, you'll be able to be doing more damage faster with run and gun, but supercharged, that's really helpful in gem grab, I guess, because you'll be able to run away, which is a big part. You'll be able to use that speed, go straight into the middle, get those gems really fast, and just hop out. I mean, I can see Max being a really good gem carrier because she'll be able to dodge all the shots really fast, and she'll also be able to just like swoop in, get gems, and bounce out of there. So the more she's getting her super, the more she's getting that fast speed boost, the faster she's getting the gems. Like, that's just plain and simple. But there you go, guys. That's the analysis of their 2-star powers and which one is best for each game mode. Of course, I didn't do all the game modes like Lone Star, Bounty, and Heist because I don't even play those. To be honest, I only play Gem Grab, Brawl Ball, and Showdown. But other than that, if you've enjoyed this video and you want to see more Brawl Stars videos like this, make sure you drop a like, comment below what you think about their star powers, if they're good, if they're bad. Honestly, I don't know about Bea's honeycoat star power. It seems very situational, and Max's is just like another extra ability, honestly. So there it is. Just click the videos on screen. Please check out my Twitch, maybe in my description. I stream Brawl Stars over there as much as I can, and I have an Instagram down there too for Brawl Stars, and I'm gonna try to be posting more Brawl Stars stuff on there. So other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one.